came up with, a community-based hub, place for people to come and chill, feel safe. Yeah, that's the ethos behind it mostly, and hopefully we can put a name out, the shop's name out, and then we can do some good within the community as well.
It's always been a passion of mine, vintage and new. We do a mixture of audio. We can have young people coming in who just want to get into vinyls, and I can set them up quite cheaply with a nice audio set, and also the fact that there's no pressure. You know, I'd rather give people advice and let them realise that they don't need the most powerful amp. They can have something quite small, minimalistic, and still get a great sound.
Music's been a passion of mine since I was born. I can remember listening to music at 2 years old, and I've listened to it ever since. I have a massive library at home. I don't watch television. As soon as I'm in, the music's on. Music is a form of art. I love the lyrics, and people are conveying messages about their own life experience, which is the most important part of it.
And we grew up in the 80s, so in our eyes, we grew up in a good era of music as well.
Most of the jewellery comes from my family. They're big antique dealers back in Sussex. So my niece has warehouses full of it. So most of the jewellery comes from there. Watches I'm passionate about because I was a watch repairer for 20 years. So that is a bit of a passion of mine. We also trade with people as well, so people will bring something in that they want to get rid of, and they can either have a store credit, swap it for something in the shop, or we will actually buy it. And again, it's a way of recycling and keeping these things from ending up in skips. Still have a little passion for antiques and collectibles, because some of the older things are made by master craftsmen and we've lost all that now. So to have something in your hand that's 130 years old, that's been made by a master craftsman, to be able to keep that alive still, that means that person's still alive. So, yeah.
We find old gauges and stuff like that, and we come up with a concept of making a lamp and integrating it all together, and something materialises out of it. Lamps have gone up to Scotland, we posted some to Wales. So we do a postage service as well, you know, but being online, people can actually look at our lamps that we've got in store.
It's been a hobby for very many years, over 3 decades. As a single parent, I was in most nights or every night. Didn't want to waste my life sitting watching the television, so I threw the telly away and taught myself how to paint. And now it's an expression, it's become something I have to do. If I have a bad day, it helps me express what's been going on. It's a way of decompressing my mind. And again, if I make enough of them and they last long enough, there'll be bits of me floating around. And the nice thing about the lamps is they're all made from recycled materials, and to actually hand make something that ends up in somebody's home as a piece of you out there in the world, in someone else's life.
We've got to the age where we're both ex-builders and we're passionate about audio equipment, we're passionate about antiques and jewellery and watches and clocks, and mixing the two together.
We've actually been quite overwhelmed by the amount of help we've had and the interest people have shown. People actually bring things through the door for us and they say, would you like this? We don't want anything for it. Sean and I have both had health issues and faced our mortalities recently. We're both lucky to be here. So this place is as much therapy for us as it is for anybody else that wishes to enjoy it. Sean and I kind of consider this place to be a portal that we've opened, and we're now the guardians of it, as opposed to a shop. So it's more about humanity than finances, although we do have to pay the bills. And we're also very grateful for all our regular customers and all the new customers. It's been a lovely journey meeting people. This for me is the first time I've ever worked in the public eye, and it's really interesting meeting all the different people and observing the human condition.